Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. As you've probably seen on social media already, they've finally released a full-length trailer of The Lion King. Now, if you're a big fan of the animated film, this is absolutely huge. Huge. There's a lot riding on it. There's expectations right through the roof of what that people are expected to see. And I haven't actually seen the trailer yet. I'm about to watch it in a minute, but later in this video you'll be able to see my full reaction to the trailer, and you'll be able to hear an overview of my thoughts on the trailer. And if you have any comments, please be sure to drop me in a message below, and stay tuned and enjoy. Right, I'm on YouTube. I've clicked the link, and let's see what it's like.
Life's not fair, is it, my little friend? While some are born to feast, others spend their lives in the dark. Begging for scraps.
Everything you see exists together in a delicate balance. While others search for what they can take, a true king searches for what he can give.
Run away, Simba, and never return.
You must take your place in the circle of life.
Wow. That... Oh, there's more. Wicked. Wow. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Just an overview of what I thought about that. A lot of people were had a few mixed reactions really to the fact that it was considered a live action remake when it's actually all CGI. That the animated 2D animated characters from the original film have been retransformed into 3D characters who look like their real life animal counterparts. And I'll have a quick overview of some of the characters of what we've seen so far. Well, I would probably say that because we got a glimpse into a few characters from the previous teaser, including Rafiki, we got a slight indication on what baby Simba looked like, as it was a recital of the Circle of Life. But we got into a glimpse of a lot more characters who we know so well in live action form. Most notably, Scar. Now, from what I've seen on social media at the moment, there is a bit of a mixed reaction to Scar, really, of how people perceived him. And to be honest, I'm quite happy. I'm happy that it looks like that, because the whole point of a live-action version, or apparent live-action version, is to authenticate it a little bit more, to make it a bit grittier. And I think that's why The Jungle Book was so good. The Jungle Book was really good because it felt like it wasn't as goofy like the animated film. I'm not criticising that animated film. I'm saying that because it was a bit more real to how animals behaved in the jungle, in that aspect, that's why it felt a bit better. So I think with Scar, I think they've done a good job. I think Scar looks really intimidating. I can understand why with the voice, because everyone's expecting Jeremy Irons to play him again. But I think the voice itself is actually really quite good. And I like Chiwetel Ejiofor. He's a great actor. And I think Scar will be a very interesting character. And also, he actually looks like Mufasa. They actually look like brothers this time, whereas in the animated film they didn't. They didn't look like each other, and this time they actually do look like they're brothers. On the similar note, Mufasa looks pretty much like I expected him to be, just a normal lion, and that's how he should be perceived anyway, that he is just a very noble, powerful king, and once again played by the great James Earl Jones, and even just thinking about it now gives me chills of just his epic voice as that character, and I can't wait to see him come back again and play that. And some characters who I thought were they were very, very different. They look kind of more, they talk like animals this time, rather than talking like humans who look like animals. So in that case, I would probably say, like, that's where I think, like I say before about Scar, that's why I liked how they portrayed Scar. And you see that a little bit with Timon and Pumbaa, as you saw right at the very end of the clip. And I really think that portrayal of those two characters are absolutely brilliant, from what I've seen so far. And although I will say that the trailer follows pretty much the whole story again, because the first trailer was just the circle of life, whereas the second trailer that I've just watched is practically the rest of the film in chronological order in some respects, because it's kind of Mufasa teaching Simba, meeting some other characters, the hyena encounter, the stampede, and then all of that. It kind of is chronological. So even though there's no point in arguing about the chronological structure of the trailer, because we already know what it's about, and I'm pretty sure about 99% of people have already seen The Lion King. So I think this film might be a good one compared to maybe the Aladdin and Dumbo that are coming out this year, or have come out this year already, is that we already know what's going to happen, but it's kind of imagining it. It's the nostalgia that will sell the film, but it's also the fact that we'll be able to see it one more time from a different viewpoint, in the sense, a more realistic way. A bit like when The Jungle Book came out. And I think just some of the other characters who I think were really quite authentic to who they really are. Like I say about Timon and Pumbaa, about Scar, about Mufasa, about Zazu as well. You don't hear his voice, but you get a glimpse of him for a few seconds. And also, you don't hear the hyenas either, but you see them. And they look just exactly the same as how normal hyenas look. And you can't forget Simba or young Nala, and that's who you see as well. And adult Simba and adult Nala in that famous scene during the Can You Feel the Love Tonight song when they're drinking by the river. And I think on the whole, it'll be a good film. I would hope it's a good film. And from the trailer, it actually sells it quite well. It does it in the sense that it's nostalgic, but it gives an insight into giving us something about the characters and about how they've been represented and portrayed over the years, to give us something different and something new that we haven't seen before. So that's the first reaction trailer and trailer analysis that I've ever done for a film, and I'm sure I'm going to be doing some more of them in the near future. So please stay tuned for more by clicking like and follow on social media. Visit my website, samueljamesmedia.com, and I'll catch you again soon. Ta-ra for now.